Today we're going to go through one of the most powerful tools that VRAFY offers, what we call the formula library. So as you go through to create a prescription for your fields, you're going to see 9 different formula groups that are available to you by default as per your VRAFY Plus subscription. However, you are not limited to just these 9 formula categories. We can make custom formulas to suit your operation needs. We start in O1 pH balance. This is going to be lime formulas, elemental sulfur formulas, and magnesium formulas. So if anything you're trying to do, whether that's raise the pH or lower the pH, this is where you're going to find that. Next, we get into our phosphorus and potassium formulas. Groups 2 through 5 cover both P and K, depending on what goal you're trying to do for your farm. Within O2 to O5, we do support products like MAP, DAP, Potash, and MES. We also do support blends as well. So to start, to get into O2, this is just straight crop removal, so just removing what you replace. This means that you've already built up your soil fertility levels to what we like to call a maintenance level, and then you're in that maintenance zone, so we just do removal. Next, we get into O3 crop removal plus build. This is going to take your yield data plus your soil data and convert it into one formula. This is perfect if you're taking soil samples in the spring, and then in the fall you want to replace what you removed, as well with building to a certain parts per million. After that, we go into O4 soil-only P and K builds. This is good if you don't have any yield data, or you just took soil samples in the fall and now you're looking to do a P and K build. Finally, for P and K, we get into O5 manure. This is for if you're doing any variable rate manure, or if you just want to see what areas of the field actually need the most manure. Moving on, we get to O6 zinc and sulfur. This is if you want to build sulfur to a certain parts per million, whether that's with AMS or elemental sulfur. And then the second part of that is zinc. So that would be balancing your phosphorus to zinc ratio. You can get a formula to do that, or you can just build zinc to a certain parts per million. Then we get to O7 micronutrients. A couple of things I want to hit on here is there are a lot of things with balancing nutrients in here, whether that be a boron to calcium ratio or a zinc to copper ratio. You can also take anything and just target to a parts per million. As we get to our last nutrient, we come to O8 nitrogen. Within this group, we support various crops as well as various timings. Whether you like to apply your nitrogen all up front or you like to side dress over the top, VRAFY can support any nitrogen approach you take. Finally, last but not least, we come into O9 seeding. This captures variability from past year's yield maps and creates a seeding prescription for next year. So now we went through every single formula group, and now you kind of have an idea of what each formula could do for you. Within each formula, there's something called variables and preferences. Variables, or VARs, is where you can set your target part per million, yield adjustment, and more. Also in VARs, you can also see what layers you are referencing, whether that be a yield map from 2022, 2023, or soil test data from 2023 or 2025, for example. Then we get into preferences. Preferences is where you can set your minimum and your maximum for the formula. You can also set a price per unit, as well as give yourself a flat credit. This is good for if you want to credit yourself a manure application, or if you plan to do UAN in the spring. Once you create the prescription, you can download that shapefile and send it to a custom applicator, or if you have John Deere connected equipment, you could even transfer that file directly to your monitor. As you can see, with VRAFY's formula library, you can customize just about any formula to fit your field's needs. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact us on our website at vrafy.com or reach out to us at agronomy@vrafy.com.